Jessica here! Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers! In the last episode, we spent the entire time pretty much putting in conveyor tubes and conveyor blocks, and we still need to finish that off. So let's go ahead and pretty much put the finishing touches here on our death cube. Now, what all these conveyors and stuff are going to do is basically allow this death cube to interconnect all of the Gatling turrets and all of that stuff so that we can pretty much never run out of ammo once we start putting ammo in this thing. It's never going to run out because we're just going to put so much in it. Okay, so I think all we really have to do is put the tubes down this hallway, and I think that would pretty much almost wrap it up. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and weld this one. And then we're going to put in a storage container. And I apologize if you guys don't enjoy watching me build this kind of stuff, but this is part of the game and it's part of what I love to do, so yeah. So it's not going anywhere. Okay, now what we need here is a conveyor block. And we're short a little bit of small steel tube. Okay, well, no big deal. We'll just have to go get some. I think that's like the last little bit of small steel tube I probably will have to go and fetch. At least for this project. Okay, where's our small steel tube at? Come out, small steel tube. Come out wherever you are. Small steel tube, there you are. All right. Do we have enough of everything else? I think we do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more computers. That should be okay, I think. Maybe a little bit more steel plate. Yeah, why not? Can always use steel plate, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and finish that up. Let me just make sure that, yes, that's a conveyor, that's a conveyor. Just want to check all these holes and make sure they got something in them. Okay, looking good. Sweet. Now, what we need to do is put one singular access port on this death cube. And basically that one singular port will be where we can load the thing up. Well, actually, we can load it up from any of the guns, right? So I don't need an access port. That's fine. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna plug this hole up. And we're just gonna plug all these up because I do think that our interior conveyor tubes are all finished. Considering I can't get back in there, I think I must have filled them all up. All right. Let's go ahead and weld. Now, normally I would probably do this kind of thing with the Roy G. Biv, but since we're just doing like singular blocks here and there, it's not really worth going and grabbing the ship to do this. We can just do these by hand pretty quickly. And then what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to go and order up a whole bunch of ammo and then just fill this thing to the brim with ammo. Out of steel plate, just a little bit shy of being able to finish that off. Okay, no big deal. We'll just go and grab some more. And you know what, while we're here, why don't we go ahead and order up some ammo? Okay, looks like we have enough magnesium to do it. Let's get 1,000 rounds. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe 2,000 rounds. Although I don't know if I have enough magnesium to actually accomplish the task. We might. I don't know where all of our magnesium went. I mean, we just went mining for a whole bunch of it. Let's check some of our refineries here. Let's look up magnesium. I don't really know how to spell it. Oh, it's still refining a whole bunch of it. Okay. Well, that's probably partially why. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a whole bunch of it in the refineries. Excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead and divvy that up a little bit. Let's type in refinery. And then let's find this one that's got 40K. Let's divvy this up a little bit. Let's make this 10K. And another 10K. And another 10K. And then we're going to put all those little 10K pieces in their own refineries so that they're chunking out magnesium even faster than before. Okay. Do you believe that's all the refineries except one? So, good. 5 refineries chunking out magnesium should get us the ammo that we require. I think I told it to make about 2,000 rounds. This one's working on 1,000 rounds currently, and this one is also working on 1,000 rounds as well. So I think 2,000 rounds for now is probably a good start, especially considering every single one of these turrets is already full. We don't really need to overfill it. Let's go ahead and plug up this hole. See, now from looking at it on the outside, you would have no idea that the whole thing was filled with conveyor tubes connecting each one of those Gatling turrets to a storage container. And also, let's go ahead and check the battery level on that Death Cube and see if the batteries are full yet. No, unfortunately, there's still another 3 hours until they're fully charged. So, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and put these Gatling turrets on a group. And let's go ahead and turn them off. Now the reason I'm turning them off is because they're drawing a little bit of power. You know, each one is drawing some power, and it's not really necessary. So hopefully that'll help our batteries charge a little bit faster. Because I really want to get these solar panels off of here because they look crappy. They're just temporary, they're not permanent by any means. They've got to go as soon as possible. So that's definitely something we need to get done. I may even install just a little bit more solar panels on there just to get that finished so that it charges faster. Let's go ahead and check out our ammo production. I guess we don't actually need to go all the way down there to check it. We can just access it like this and check our production. Yeah, you can see there's still about 800 to go in there, another 800 in here, and it seems to have run out of magnesium. I'm not sure how that's even possible with 5 refineries making more magnesium. I don't know how it can run out. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And currently there's a little bit more magnesium in assembler number 1 than there needs to be, so maybe we can cut this number in half and stick this in assembler number 2, wherever that is. Here it is. And hopefully that'll speed up the production of our... Oh yeah, okay, now we have both of them going full speed ahead on those boxes of ammo. Oh, I really, really, really want to turn this thing back on. I really want to get those stupid solar panels off of it. Just have it functioning properly. Hopefully the battery will last longer than, you know, a couple of hours. Hopefully the batteries should last a couple of days. However, I've never used batteries before. This is actually my first attempt at using them, so this could go terribly wrong. I really have no idea. Is there anything we should be doing in the meantime, though, while we're waiting? Obviously, we should be doing other stuff. Let's see. You know, we probably could start welding some of this building up. We probably should start doing that. Let's go ahead and start getting that accomplished. We have the Roy G. Biff here. Let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of girders, a whole bunch of bulletproof glass, and just start welding that thing together. That building has needed us to weld it for a long, long, long time. Okay, let's go down to the bottom here. Let's check out what we have. 300 bulletproof glass. No, we need more than that. We're gonna need even more than that too. Bulletproof, there's some more. How many girders do we have in here? Not enough. Let's grab the rest of those girders. The rest of that bulletproof glass. And then we pretty much need all of the steel plate that we have available. Oops, and there I go spelling steel plate wrong. Okay, there's 1,300. We need more than that. Oh, there's 7, almost 7,000. That's good. That fills up that container. Let's go ahead and fill up this container as well. There's another 3,500 steel plate. And that's all the steel plate. Okay. Let's go ahead and undock. And we're definitely going to have to produce some more steel plate after we finish this because we are running dangerously low on that. Alright, I think we're going to start with this side of the building since this has been waiting for us to weld it for probably the longest. So we'll start with it. We have to kind of go in here at a funny angle so we don't damage anything with our thrusters. This will be nice to finally get this done. Alright, just missed a little spot down there. Okay, let's start going up the side here. Welding all the little pieces as we go. Luckily, light armor takes, you know, relatively short amount of time to weld as opposed to the heavy armor, which we've been working with a lot lately. So this is quite nice that this goes so quickly. I can basically just move the ship back and forth and it's able to finish it while it's moving, which is pretty cool. Alright, and we're almost ready to do the roof. I think we're gonna go around to this side first. Excellent, okay. It's looking good, looking very, very good. Also, guys, if you ever want me to, you know, not show so much of this... Oh, why is that? That should be a window there. That's not a window. We'll have to fix that. If you guys ever don't want me to show all of the, you know, the building, or not the building, but the welding stuff, if you guys want me to, you know, put it into a time lapse like I used to do in the first part of the series, just feel free to let me know in the suggestion, in the comments, you know, just leave me a suggestion, and you know, I'll look into it, because I know, you know, for some of you, this is probably like the most boring part of the game, and, you know, I don't really need to show it, because you already know, you know, exactly what it's gonna look like, right? Because the scaffolding is here and everything. But I know there's some of you who also are like, no, like, that's part of the game, you should definitely include all of it. Don't speed it up, don't alter it, or anything like that. So, just let me know what you guys are feeling, you know, because I don't know what your thoughts are. I want to know what you are thinking right now, what your thoughts are. Let me know, and I'll take them into consideration. Because the way I see it, we are in this together, you know? Definitely in this together. Alright, we're nearly done with this side. I wonder how much steel plate we actually have left. I imagine we're probably starting to run pretty low. But we are getting there. Okay. Looking pretty good. I mean, it looks kind of bland without having windows there, but that section looks kind of nice. I like that. All right, let's go down here a little bit further, and I think I might have to weld some of these by hand, but we might be able to get a few of them. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get in there with the hand welder and do some of these. 'Cause I don't wanna try to squeeze the ship in just too small of a space. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this bottom row here. And then I think we should probably start welding the floor of our hangar bays. Get those hangar bays done. Although I really do want to get this elevator shaft done too. Let's go ahead and just weld this. I definitely know I'm not changing this in the future. This is here to stay. This is pretty much the thing protecting our pistons that power our main elevator. Which is why it goes down here so low like this. Several pistons stacked on top of each other. Alright, let's go over here to the other side. Luckily, we only have to do 2 sides because the asteroid pretty much takes care of it for us. Alright. Looking pretty good. Let's check our inventory. Let's see how much steel plate we have left. A couple thousand, about 7,000, maybe 8,000 steel plate. Not a whole lot. It's not really enough to actually do everything I want to do, but let's see how far it gets us. Let's try doing some of this floor. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out very, very soon, though. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I'm sorry if I'm not very talkative right now. I've actually just been recording, you know, about six episodes today. Yeah, because I'm preparing to be going out of town. So by the time you're watching this video, I'm out of town. I will be back October 19th. So I'm just, you know, pre-recording about a little over a week's worth of videos, all in about 1 or 2 days. So if I get a little bit quiet, it's just because I have literally been talking to you guys for what feels like hours already. I know it doesn't feel that way to you, but that's what it feels like to me. And I do apologize for that. Looks like we still have a little bit left in us. We can keep going a little bit more here. We're definitely not going to have enough to finish the hangar bays this go around, but pretty close. We'll at least have enough to pretty much get that cargo bay done. Or at least nearly done. Are we gonna have enough to actually get this entire cargo bay done? That'd be really cool. Watch, it's like 1 block is not gonna be able to get finished. go up here and do this last little row. I think we're actually going to be able to have enough to do that. Very, very nice. Cool. How much do we have left? Not very much. About 322. That's not very much at all. Okay. Well, I don't know if we really don't know what we can do with 322. We should probably hold on to those 322 to be honest with you, considering we don't have any other steel plate left. That's all of it. That's all we have remaining. I suppose I could weld this little bit here. This little bit surrounding our little docking port. I suppose I could weld that with the 300 we have remaining. All right. Excellent. Let's go ahead and dock this up so that it's ready to receive more materials once we have them. Great. Well, I think what we're going to have to do is, in the next episode, go mining for some more iron so that we can produce a whole bunch of more steel plate, because we still have a whole lot of stuff we have to do, and we're pretty low on that. Also, we'll have to load up this death cube and give it a good old test. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode, guys. If you guys liked the video, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave me any comments or suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.